What we're looking at here on the home screen is the snapshot view of the favorited reports and recently viewed reports that currently exist with the multiple software pieces we've connected. By highlighting over one of them, it'll pull open that report and you can see the snapshot view and when the data was last rendered from each report. Diving into one of those reports, we see that on the left-hand column here, we have all of our connectors, but for the end user, it would be broken down by department with reports flowing from below those departments like accounting or compliance, wholesale, things of that nature. We want all users in the business to have access to this, so we don't charge by user count. We want them all playing and viewing the same data. So, we want to make this very simple. If I were an end user and I opened up this sortable sales view and wanted to make it my own to access next time, it's quite as simple as changing it from a pie chart to a donut chart, sliding over and adjusting the filter from that one to say quantity sold is greater than 3,000 so that I can minimize the number of vendors on the left-hand side there. I can adjust this right-hand visual by going from a clustered horizontal chart to a vertical chart so that I can scroll up and down my net sales by vendor. On the bottom here, accessing this matrix, I can remove my customer ID if I'm just using one customer in this case. And if I wanted to organize this by sales date, just dragging that on the top. And within each sales date, now I have the products listed. So saving that view for when I log in next time is as simple as creating a bookmark. I would save that as, call it Josh's view. This would now be my default view for next time I log in. I can also save it for all users. In addition to that, making this data accessible to people inside or outside of the system is as easy as sending an email, CCing or BCing that to them, and also scheduling it on a cadence, by date, day, and how often you like that to be sent out. When they receive the email, they will see the PDF with these visuals and the tabs across the bottom. If they are not a user, they can access that PDF directly. If they are, there's a link at the bottom of the email into the report so that you have easy access to what you were trying to share with them. We have the ability also here to favorite and hide reports. Again, we're really just trying to create engagement around the reports that we have. A lot of these reports are standard outside of the box, but when we onboard new customers, we always create custom reports for them because, what they're particularly needing in the workflow that we want to solve for them. So lastly, taking a look at that same sortable sales view, but organizing it by brand, we are built on Microsoft. So we leverage Copilot and something called Narrative to pull in prompt-based responses. So organizing it by brand and asking it which brand should be put on sale based on profitability, and then pointing it to that sortable sales visual pulls back this response. Based on the profitability, we see Puffco, G-Pen, and Peyton's Palace were the three that it listed. Point being that Excel spreadsheets are the beginning point of, aggregation of data, advancing that to visual reporting using BI, and then beyond that would be prompt-based summaries of the data set and allowing you to even look forward into forecasting once we've connected all of the data and housed in our data warehouse and layered that AI layer on top of it.